Okay. With Meenakshi, because we're going for darshan today after lunch.
So we have today we are going to Meenakshi temple. Meenakshi is nothing but Mother Parvati. And Shiva is called as Sundareshwar, Sundareshwar. The Lord Shiva is called as Sundareshwar. Mother Parvati is called Meenakshi. And she born as in the family of the Pandya king, and she was married to Lord Shiva. And this temple has a custom that the first one should worship Meenakshi, then you would go to Shiva. First worship Meenakshi. There are two altars, separate altars, and Meenakshi is considered to be queen of this place. Therefore, first the Meenakshi should be worshipped, then should go to Sundareshwar Shiva. That's a general custom of this place. Shiva. Sundareshwar is Shiva. And this temple is a very beautiful temple. We took over more some 5-6 generations of peace. And once it was in the list on the competition for wonders of the world. So beautiful temple and nice, everything is there. Now because of a lot of government restrictions rules, we are unable to keep it. And mainly, Shiva had Leelas here. Like Krishna had Leela in Vrindavan, Shiva had 64 Leelas here in Madurai. And some of the things like almost Asuras comes in the form of cow, elephant, and snake, all those things Shiva built up. And they are lying like hills here. Snake hill, cow hill, and elephant hill, all are around this city. And there are different pastimes like Shiva. I am quoting one of the examples to show how the Leelas are so manifested by Shiva here. Once some merchant married in a family one girl, keeping linga, one tree and one well, three of the sakshi. Then, when the marriage is conducted, after that they denied no marriage is not there. Then Shiva brought all the three as the witness inside the temple in hall. The three sakshis are inside the temple. One linga, one tree, and one well. Such a way, here also Lord Shiva is showing so mercy to the devotees. And the river Krutumal, this is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Now it's called Vaile, Krutumal is a branch. And the Bhagavatam talks who born in this bank of this river, they will be pure-hearted devotees of the Lord. Lord Krishna. And this Prabhupada tells in the purport, one who drinks, one who thinks, one who plans, everybody will be purified. Prabhupada has mentioned in the purport. And therefore, some or other way, even though, as Maharaj was mentioning, there were many Shiva temples. Now, they are all becoming Vaishnava. I was born in his Shiva family, so private family. But my father has a long time to keep to the Vishnu. Somewhat is changed. And that way, this Vishnu temple also very much connected with Shiva's pastime. And now I think today evening, whether we go or not, one important Vishnu temple is the Vijay. That is just one furlong away from Meenakshi. Maybe they may visit. It's a very important temple. of the Shruti, Periyalva and Andal, we stand about that. And Maharaj was mentioning about Dham and Vijay Desa. And Vijay Desa, how is considered, there are 108 Vijay Desa according to spiritual. A temple is considered Vijay Desa if it has been sung by an Alva, at least an Alva. That means they respect the devotees more than deities. Therefore, whenever the temple is sung by an Alva, it becomes a Vijay. There are older temples than these Vijay Desa temples, but they are not sung by Alva. No. And that is the glory of this parampara of Vijay Desa. And there are 3 Vijay Desa temples there in the Madurai city. I don't know how much your time and allocation. Ariki Prabhu knows how very great. And this way, I am covering the Meenakshi temple and the surrounding is very important of this place. And the river Kritamar is a very, now also you might have crossed this. Now when you are going back to other temple, Krishna Bhagavan temple, you cross the river Kritamar. And there is a big festival in the month of Chaitra, that means the next month, April 20th. And the Lord Shiva is getting married to Meenakshi. And for that marriage, Vishnu is, that what is thought about, that he gives water, gives in marriage, Parvati, Mother Parvati to Meenakshi to Shiva. That's a big festival. Minimum 10 lakh people come to the river. On the river, and it's a big, very big festival. Whole city next month will be fully 20 days full festival mode. And therefore, Vishnu comes and gets them married. And if you go to Meenakshi temple, I request you, opposite to the Shiva Sannadhi, there's an altar. It will outer that there's a goddess, the Samba is there. Not goddess Samba is there. It is very beautiful things are there. One is Shiva's marriage, very beautiful picture. Another is very nicely carved. Another is Artanari. And this is one of the pastimes of Shiva. He shows half Mother Parvati, half he. Therefore you can see half that, half he. All these things are around that Samba. Then by the side, there are 2 distinct Lord Uddhavakanda and Satragati. These are another pastime here. They are a competition. Who is great dancer? Mother Parvati and Shiva. And these both equally, Mother Parvati was dancing equal to Shiva, everything. And finally Shiva took his leg and above and touched his head. That's a very big thing. Almost this one, 10 feet, 15 feet height. You can such a big lady. And Mother Parvati, such a ladies, he cannot do it. That's what he said. That both the deities are there. That's one of the pastimes. And so many such pastimes are there. And the river Kritamar also came because once after the marriage of Shiva and Meenakshi, there were lots of prasadam left over. Then they requested Mother Parvati, requested Shiva. Then Shiva, by the request of Mother Parvati, brought his Bodhakanas. One of the Bodhakanas is Gundavakara. And he ate fully all the prasad, left over prasad. But he felt very thirsty after that. Normal cup of water and all not work out better if brought the river. That's a pastime, another disease, 64 liters among them. And so many things under this. Another thing is how the city Madurai is named Southern Madurai. Prabhupada always mentioned Southern Madurai. Once the king, this was full of kadamba trees. Still in the Meenakshi temple you can see one kadamba tree. They have left it to sow. This is the kadamba vana. And this king, he wanted to make the capital here. But he didn't know everything. Then the day that the Lord Shiva's snake came and surrounded this place and sold this place for the king. That is also one part. That's why Madurai city was formed. Now old city is developed around Meenakshi temple. And you can see first city is Adi, one of the monthly. Then Adi, then Masigi, then all months are there. So squares, all north Masi, south Masi, all months. Like that the whole city is developed around the temple. Still the culture in the city, it is second biggest city in Tamil Nadu. But still it is almost all of the very culture, it is a village culture. You cannot call it so much, it's like very high. Modern culture will not get into this place much. Still they maintain the culture. Comparatively, maybe little damages were got by sea, but the culture is well maintained. And this is the place where Meenakshi Leela is going on. But there are pastimes, as I told, maybe this evening we are going, mostly I think we will go to that Vishnu temple also. There is pastime about small pastime. That this is the place, Periyaga, that Alvar is the one who sang about the Divya. One Alvar is from Sri father of Mother Anda. And he was called Vishnu Siddha. Very simple making Tulsi garland for the Lord. And one day the Pandya king had a doubt, who is the supreme personality of God? And he was announcing for Supreme God is the group, he will give golden coins back of golden and it will bend and give. And so many people tried, they could not do it. But this Alvar, he was, in the dream the Lord came to him and told, please you don't prove that Vishnu is the Supreme. But he told, I am uneducated, I am simply Tosikal and making and offering to the Lord, how can I make such a thing? Prove it. In the king's things, there are a lot of pandits and other things, how can I do it? Lord says, please go. Then he came. Somewhat Lord empowered him. He proved the Lord and his bed and gave the golden. Then the king was so happy. He took the Alvar in his elephant, king's elephant. He was riding all over the city. And the Alvar was riding all over the city. And to see that devotee is getting glorified, Lord came in Gada. And seeing Lord Gada, that Alvar is singing out of love and affection like a father to a son. If you get it's a custom, if you want to bless somebody, live 100 years, live 1,000 years. Live like that, that is the way. No round value. That 100 years like that, they bless. Similarly, this Alvar is singing a song telling the Lord, you live 100 Palland value. That's the Palland. Palland, Palland, Pallayatand, Palodi, Manivan. Nice song. Every celebration of temple all over the world, either North or South, America, Africa, they sing this song. This song was sung by the Alvar here, and seeing the Lord glorifying, you live hundreds of years, thousands of years, and that you are sung also glorifying, and Chakra also glorifying. It's a very nice song in all the ornaments, everything, Lord. Whenever he wears and he sings all that. The song was done in this temple. This is the pastime of the temple, very nice temple, very powerful. When I came in the 94, 95, I don't know any place, I used to sit in the temple and do Buddhist mission. I was coming alone with my wife, and therefore not much. When I came from south, after south, the temple was a big center. Now temple, therefore, is one can around and the temple is Prasadam. And this temple, Lord is in three position. Down is sitting position. And the middle is lying position, top is standing position. Lord is in three positions with that. And it's a very, very, very powerful temple and they all work. And this pastime is happening. And I'll take another point. That is Rameshwaram, you want to talk about or few points. And the Mercy Prabhu wanted me to give some instruction on Rameshwaram. Rameshwaram, when you are going to the main temple, Shiva temple, and there are 21 Tithas are in the Parikrama path. And the main Titha is ocean, that's called Agni Titha. First they take bath in Agni Titha, then come inside with wet dress, 21 things they take around the Parikrama path. There will be people pouring water and all those things, and those for taking will take care of that. But your dress will be almost wet, and they don't allow with the wet dress to take darshan also. But there is a place for changing. Therefore, what generally we do is to carry back our plastic cover, we keep another alternate dress and go on to take dress. Finally, there is a separate place for Mataji, separate place for Babaji, clothes to change the dress. In the room, you can change wet dress, you can put in the cover, otherwise you can bury and take. This is the general thing. And this is the infection that you wanted to tell. And therefore I am expecting you need go. My advice is taking your non-wet, carry bag or plastic bag, your other set of clothes. Don't believe it's not dry, they're pouring. They're almost fully wet. And also the temple, Shiva Darshan, they don't allow it to wet. And Maharaj was talking about floating stones, the bridge. You can see another place opposite to Ram Tita, Lakshman Tita, that's two Tita. In that place there is a stone, floating stone you can see still. So the stones will float in the water, such a big stone. Still you can see the Gaigaon stone here. Maybe later before you go, I will show you. I will go.
Okay, so for this now, we